In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Suppose that somebody, a very strong, a very influential person, is on the back of a weak person, supporting, somewhat taking responsibility of this weak person. Like many of the people here in our society, they get they themselves attached with the political figure, with any of the political figure, with the with an MPA, with an MNA, with a minister. People like to, visit them quite often. People like to work for them during their election campaign, etc., etc., etc. The purpose is to seek their patronage. The purpose is to seek their help in the time of during the time of need, or to take certain other benefits, etc. So this is the approach adopted by many of the people here in Pakistan, here in our society. Whatever the reason, we are not going into the details of that. So now, but many of the people, despite their efforts, despite their investment of time, energy, and money on these so-called strong people, they either fail to achieve the support of those people, or after enjoying their sport for some time, then either because of a mistake or because of a misunderstanding, they deprive themselves of this sport. And once they do deprive themselves of this sport, they become very unhappy, they become slightly depressed. Now, but during the time they are enjoying this sport, they feel very confident. They themselves feel quite confident and strong. Now, keep it aside. Now, there is another thing which I am going to speak here today, and that one thing is that there is another system of sport. There is another system of sport, but this is a different type of sport. Although it will make you feel confident, although it will make you feel strong, but this is a different type of sport. Why is it a different type of sport? First of all, it is you do have to make some sort of effort on a regular basis, and you do have to make a lot of effort if you want to get attached with an MPA, with an MNA, with a minister, etc. People do a lot of work here. That much of work is not needed, but it is needed on a regular basis, and this is like, I'm going to share the details of it. I read a book in 1987. The author of the book was Tom Hopkins. Mr. Tom Hopkins is an American. He's a sales trainer, and he is a motivational speaker. He the book I wrote, the book I read during that time, it was a very good book. I was very impressed by it. And the first chapter, the first article of the book was how to flip your switch from lose to win. It was about the positive thinking. It was about the self instructions, and self instructions were called self instructions at that time. But in today's world, that system is called affirmations. We have to design certain affirmations, and we do have to keep repeating those certain informations, so certain affirmations which are positive in nature, and which actually work as a moral boosting item, which work as a confidence, you know um, as a confidence giving item to us. Actually, that is something very nice. That is something very nice indeed. And during my visit to the UAE, I saw back a few years back, I saw that the people, are using a sentence quite often. Many of the people there in the UAE were repeating one sentence very often, and the sentence is in Urdu Hindi. Mushkil nahi hai. I mean, it is not difficult, not difficult. So they are telling themselves, and they are telling it to the other people that this is not difficult. This is not difficult. So mean you don't need to get embarrassed. Stay confident. Stay confident. Stay strong. This is not difficult. This is easy. If this is not difficult, then it is easy. Then I can do it. So there are certain other affirmations as well. The same Tom Hopkins, in the book I read, and in the first article of that book, he wrote several affirmations. And even after each and every article of that, of in that book, he wrote certain affirmations. And as for the first chapter was concerned, first article was concerned, and there were very selective affirmations written in that particular article. And one affirmation where he emphasized a lot, and I too today think that that is a very, very, very precious affirmation. We need to we That is very easy actually, comprising few words only, and few words only. I can do that. 4 words only. I can do that. 4 words only. He said that this is the best affirmation ever. So we need to design certain affirmation. Some of these should be very general, I mean applicable on almost everything, on many or most of the things, in most of the situations. Another, some of these affirmations should be a specific one, like if at all you want to go on the walk, so do tell yourself that I do go walk on a daily basis. I do walk, on a daily basis. I do walk on a daily basis, and it is very enjoyable. I do walk on a daily basis, and it is very enjoyable. I love that. I love that. I love that. So this sort of affirmation. Some of the affirmations should be general in nature. Mean general in nature mean these are applicable. I'm repeating, but this is something very useful, very important. Some of these affirmations should be general in nature, mean applicable on almost every or most of the thing. Another, some of these are specific nature, like I told about the walk. And if at all you want to avoid the overeating, you can say that I eat very moderately. I eat very moderately because I love it, because it helped me a lot in staying healthy, because it does not create a sort of disrespect for me in the mind and hearts of the people. So people like me when I eat moderately. I like myself. I enjoy eating moderately. I eat slow. I eat slowly, whatever it is. I'm just putting forward an example. You are not you don't need to imitate it exactly. You should design your own affirmations according to the situation. I mean, wherever you want to bring the improvement, there are several things you are working upon like the rest of the people, and obviously you do need to bring certain improvements in everything you are trying to do, I am trying to do. So we need to design certain I have talked about the work, about the affirmations about the work, the affirmations about the food, the consumption of the food, etc., etc. So it is according to your own needs. Do that. And please don't remember, don't forget, please don't forget, please don't forget that I can do that is one of the best affirmations ever made. I can do that, I can do that, I can do that, I can do 4 words only. I can do that. I am very careful, but the luck is with me. I'm putting forward just an example. I'm very careful, and the luck is with me. I'm very careful, and the luck is with me. I'm careful enough, and the luck is with me. This, like whatever you needed actually, and it will be a greatest supporter of yours. Thank you, Jazakallah.